ServiceNow ServiceWatch. In this demonstration, we're going to step through application creation, showing a self-service process, followed by automatic service mapping. We're going to dive deeper into the service topologies that are mapped, and then we're going to modify an existing service, showing automatic remapping to build our near real-time service-aware CMDB. The ServiceNow Operations Management Suite makes it easy for me to manage the end-to-end lifecycle of my applications. For example, if I need to spin up a new instance of my application, I can make a simple Service Catalog request to provision a new application stack. From the Service Catalog, I provide just the minimum amount of information needed to fulfill my request. As soon as my request is fulfilled, mapping begins automatically, starting at the entry point to my service, which is a URL. Our unique top-down approach maps every tier of the application from that URL down. This approach is great for services of all sizes, not just a small application stack like this. Looking at my customer management portal here, we see a number of connections within this business service. At the top of my map, I can see an entry point, which leads me to a load balancer, which then goes to a cluster of Apache nodes, which I can see by expanding this part of my service dependency map. Our service-aware CMDB is aware of elements like clusters and the fact that an outage on one does not necessarily mean that there is an outage on the cluster as a whole, thanks to our impact trees behind the scenes to rationalize incoming events against our service topologies. There is a ton of rich information hiding in these service topology maps. It's not just about application-to-application connections. I can also see the underlying host, virtual machine, and hypervisors that are providing these services. As I navigate my map, I can even single out some of these connections to identify what the network path is from one point on my map to the next. This essentially gives me a visual trace route between any 2 points on the map, including detail all the way down to the individual ports at the source and destination. As my application evolves, the service dependency map is going to keep up with it. If I make a modification to the service that's going to alter its topology, as soon as this change is completed, my service will be rediscovered and the new topology will be reflected on the map. Our unique top-down approach is perfect for uncovering all the dependencies within a business service. You aren't limited to looking for established connections to build out the service dependency map. ServiceWatch is able to get under the hood, examining configuration files to determine what the next connections are. We can see here that we were able to very quickly uncover the 2 additional application nodes that had been added to our load-balanced pool. Having this near real-time service-aware CMDB allows me to look at my service assurance and delivery strategies in entirely new ways. We just saw the ServiceNow platform give us an intuitive UI for managing our application lifecycle, with orchestration and cloud provisioning providing automated access to service delivery and lifecycle management, with ServiceWatch and Discovery providing insight into the topology of the services that we deliver.